Hello, I am Sai Raj, a retired Deputy Director from Department of Agriculture, Kerala. Now, I would like to tell you something with regard to the present situation of Department of Agriculture, our planning, and what is the new scope for us. I mean, the greatest operational bottleneck is that highly qualified agricultural officers are tied down by routine administrative tasks, even audits and subsidy verification, application collection, etc. Completely separate administrative workflows from technical extension services is the need of the hour. I mean, while the ongoing digitalization via the AIMS portal and Smart Krishi Bhavan helps frontline officers must be liberated from paperwork so that they can spend 70% of their time on field level diagnostic clinics, crop health monitoring, data collection, etc., advising the farmers. Move away from the isolated panchayat level silos for complex challenges. Regional technical hubs should handle specialized tasks like soil organic carbon profiling, crop health analytics, precision farming layouts, etc. They can advise the farmers, create awareness, and bring more investment in agriculture instead of ordinary target-based and or administrative-based work mode. That should be changed. Then a transition from digital, acreage targets to value chain is needed. That mere target system has to be changed. Historically, Department of Agriculture success has been evaluated based on targets like input distributions, then area expansion schemes. To progress, the department must measure success by net income per hectare and post-harvest value addition instead of physical or financial targets. Leverage the infrastructure under the KERA project to actively connect farmer-producer organizations and Krishi Kutam or Kutaima directly to food parks and processing units. We need to leverage it. Then department's push to farm products on mainstream e-commerce platforms needs dedicated logistics and professional quality backing up. Control is needed. Rather than selling new products, the department should aggressively incentivize primary processing. Drying, pulverizing, vacuum planning, vacuum packaging, etc. at block level, not at the panchayat level. So minimum block level activity needed. Then nearly 70% of Kerala's cultivated area is dominated by plantation crops, coconut, etc. And many face this declining productivity, senile. And of course, land regulations are strict also. So current land use regulations restrict dynamic crop diversification. Department needs to advocate for relaxed rules that allow rubber, tea, coffee growers to transition to high-value agroforestry. That is the need of the hour. We need relaxation. Streamline the database, linking available fallow lands also with the youth cooperatives or agri startups through clear, legally secure, and short-term cultivation leases. And of course, fully integrate the geographic information system, GI, resource mapping with the revenue department, such as that cadastral maps. We need to integrate it urgently. This allows the department to deploy site-specific nutrient management recommendations rather than blanket fertilizer applications. That is suggested by Kerala Agriculture University, POP. And because the world is changed, actively fund and incubate local startups working on practical automation such as localized weather warning systems, drone-based thermal imagery for large tracts, not small 10 cents, 50 cents, etc. That's not large tracts, and sensor-based insect pest detection systems. We need to integrate all this. Now only theory appears, and only some very few efforts are there, not in a wide-scale application. And with the shifting rainfall patterns and extreme weather events in the Western Ghats and Midlands, climate adaptation is also needed. So these are only a few suggestions. Anyway, we need to do some commercial agriculture instead of subsistence farming. Commercial agriculture is needed, which should be integrated to processing, for processing everything. Marketing. Marketing is the number one sector that needs reforms, refinement. Thank you.